MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins Baseball on the show. Next. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Hernandez is right there, one down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Roll, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hernandez coasts under it, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Andrew Suarez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the second baseman, John.
First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
fly ball right down the line and left. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Brian Anderson is on deck. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. From the stretch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Birdie aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-0 now.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Now a snap throw to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Popped up. Lowry has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. Boy, did he have some kind of postseason last year. He put on a show, and heck, he won the World Series MVP. But we haven't seen that same spark so far this year. Maybe he can get it going in this game, though. I know he's really frustrated.
Digging in, Steve Pearce. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, O'Brien. He's got it 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And the pitch on 2-1 to 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Kemp, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Popped him up. Birdie calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd.
Jorge Alfaro.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Just missing here. 2-0.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. 1 down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
Number 45.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Set to get his day started, Peter O'Brien. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Standing in now, Gorkys Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Conforto ranging forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. O'Brien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Lowry has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That misses. 2-0.
Come on now, give me a break.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. O'Brien looking up, and that's a home run into the top tank. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
So the bases are clear now following the home run, and set to go as the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. Two and 0 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Andrew Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. All right, Marlins.
Now a bunt attempt here. Pierce is there, and he has it for the out. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. A ball and a strike. Nimmo can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. A swing and a high drive to right center field. O'Brien going back on it, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The catcher.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
From the stretch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Let's go. Set this guy down.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Ramos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and his side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Tony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And there's ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Trevor Richards. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Now
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. One out and a runner on second base. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Conforto on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Up next for Miami, Brian Anderson. Runner in scoring position with 2 guys. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lifted in the air out to left. After it is Cespedes. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Miami. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
at the plate, Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Ball 3. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cano waits on the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
He pulls this one into right. O'Brien is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Jed Lowry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The count now at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Grounder down the line at third. Once again, a 3-2. And another foul ball. fly ball out toward left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Pierce leads off second with one gone in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Bevo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Gorkys Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here it comes, 1-0 down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, no fielder, Tony.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. High pop-up. Lowry is there. And that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead this one 3-1. So here now is the pitcher, Andrew Suarez. He popped out in his first trip.
Andrew Suarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Adam Conley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Suarez at second. Rosario on at first with nobody out. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Wilson.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. A tag for 1, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far. And we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Number 21.
Thank you, Heidi.
Ned Kroger.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now
digging in, Brian Anderson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 5-1. Tayron Guerrero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Jed Lowry will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helps get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Guerrero is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw. Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk. Ready once again, Todd Frazier. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Ready with the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Andrew Suarez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Fastball well outside.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now, the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They're up 5-1. Here's Steve Pierce now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Full count now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Frazier over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box now, Peter O'Brien. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Gorky Hernandez. Fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you. I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. Fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Seth Lugo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Tony Kemp will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Neil Walker will look for some 2-out magic here, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 4. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Wilson Ramos.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nimmo, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Count still at 1-2. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Two and 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So striding in, Michael Conforto. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 5-4. Paul Sewald gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
51, Paul Sewald.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Birdie will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sewald has pitched just under 60 innings and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-1 game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready now for the Marlins, Steve Pearce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward right center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Zach Duke is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Zach Duke.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Robinson Cano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Outside and low. 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Three and one. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Anderson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The first baseman.
Now batting, Jed Lowry. He homered back in the third inning in this one. He's set and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Crow will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box, Todd Frazier, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Familia will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 27, Jerry Familia. Now playing third.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Familia has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for this sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Hit hard down the right field line. Just foul. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Peter O'Brien, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. One and one.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorky Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Drew Steckenrider enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, Adeiny Echeverria. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3.
Adeiny Echeverria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
No strike.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Brandon Nimmo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Echeverria, the runner at second with 1 away. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Wilson Ramos will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And it's fouled away. The 3-1. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Number 52, Yoenis.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner toward short. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up on a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Robbie Moylan takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
The batter, number 24.
Stepping in now, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Moylan, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 4 runs here in this half inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Alfaro is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 9 and the Marlins 4. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead it off against Jerry's Familia, who'll try to close the door in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 hit back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Pops this one up. Cano trying to get there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. JT Riddle will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
JT Riddle.
He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air down the right field line. He leaps and makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The New York Mets led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Andrew Suarez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Trevor Richards was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jerry's Familia works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.